Hey you guys, so I have a message for the collective. I did a personal reading for myself and it ended up turning into a collective message, so hopefully this one is helpful. Okay, so this really is, it's a good message, but I can't ignore this underlining disappointing type of energy. Okay, and so this is going to resonate differently for different people. Really listen to your intuition while you're listening to this message, okay? Because your story is going to be a little bit different than the next person's, okay? So the first card I pulled out in this reading is the Not For You card, okay? So this is basically saying, you know, something is off limits. You don't have to do this. Leave this alone. Like, this is a no, okay? And so I clarified this card and I got 2 months. I have August and December, okay? And so I like to write, so I went back, especially when I get dates in my readings, I'll go back to the date in my journal. So I went back to August 6th and I saw that I wrote something like, it's not over until I get what I want, or it's not over until it works out in my favor, something like that, okay? And so I was like, all right. And so I'm just kind of like putting pieces together. I pulled out a few more cards. I have the Owl. So when this card comes out, this is like ancestors, spirit guides, communication. And then I have the Whip, which is like control, maybe a problem, some type of force energy. And then the Key, okay? And so I'm noticing, like, in my reading, spirit is showing me like doubles. I'll see like double numbers, or I'll see like items. Like, for example, in this key card, you know, there's a key here, and then at the bottom of another deck I have higher power here, and there's a key right here, okay? So these are significant, okay? So I really wanted to see like what this Whip was about, what this card really meant. But before I clarified it, like, the first little message I got was basically like, you don't have to force anything right now. Everything is going to come very naturally, easily. It's going to flow into your life. You may have started to notice that maybe starting in August all the way up until now, like, things have been kind of flowing, or some of you are just realizing that basically what's for you is for you. You don't have to force anyone or anything to conform. You don't have to do that, is what I'm seeing. Like, it's happening very effortlessly is what I'm picking up on. But I did decide to clarify what this Whip was, okay? And I kind of got like a different type of message. So just, you know, go with me if this is for you. All right, so I clarified the Whip. And I got the Knight of Cups reverse, okay? So this is like a disappointment or a revoked offer. This could also be like cheating if this is a romantic type of message. But basically, you don't have to force anyone to love you. You don't have to force anyone to see your worth, especially if you are somebody who has been connecting to these videos that I've been putting out. Because on these videos, I'm often talking about knowing your worth, loving yourself, putting yourself first, you know, uplifting yourself. If you really have been connecting to those messages and spirit's been telling you the same thing, this is like especially specific for you. You do not have to force people to see who you are, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you may have been dealing with there could have been like a romantic situation where it's, I guess, uncertain, all right? Things have been a little up in the air. I'm seeing like the Two of Swords energy. You know how she has like the swords up and then like the blindfold over her eyes. So I feel like for some of you, and if it's not romantic, this could be like any type of relationship. This could be a friendship, family connection. This could be like work, whatever. But I feel like for some of you, you have been dealing with a situation where something basically wanted you to show them that you were worthy, or show them that, you know, you deserve this offer, okay? And it was a manipulation tactic, all right? And I feel like if that part resonates with you, spirit has been telling you, like, leave that alone. Leave people, places, and things alone that try to make you feel like you have to jump through hoops to get whatever is in this cup here, all right? The things that are for you, you will naturally be able to receive them. You don't have to prove your worth. Okay, so that's a big message in this reading here, and I feel like this is a big lesson or a message that Spirit continues to tell you, because you're going to need to know that as you move through your journey. You don't have to prove to people who you are. Like, if you know your worth, if you know that you're a good person, or if you know that, you know, you're worthy and deserving of whatever you're trying to call into your life, like, you don't have to make people get on board. It's either they're going to get with it or get lost. And I feel like for some of you, there is somebody specific. I'm picking up on a person who you really wanted this person to get with you, but it kind of feels like this person is getting lost. All right, and so we're gonna keep going through this reading. All right, that's just one message I'm picking up here. I feel like you guys have clarity, or you're getting clarity. You're getting even more laser focused on what really is for you and what's not. And some of you are starting to notice that the things that you were accepting in your life, certain things that they're no longer for you right now. Where you're going, okay, Six of Swords, where you're going, it requires you to kind of like let go a lot of that baggage. You're going to have to pack light. You're going to have to move light. Because I feel like some of you are going to be moving very quickly in this next season of your life. All right, so this is where that good energy comes in. It may be kind of disappointing to let go of that friend that's always been there, you know, even though they've been weighing you down or holding you back from your purpose, or holding you back from whatever you're trying to accomplish in life. But this, you have to pick a side. You have to figure out like what is really going to work for you versus what's just going to keep you complacent. So I feel like a lot of us are kind of being challenged at this time with, do I want to stay here and just continue to experience the same thing, or do I want to, you know, make it happen? Do I want to take a risk and see what else is out there? Because I feel like, you know, you guys have a lot of intelligence, a lot of guidance. You guys are very connected to the spiritual realm. I feel like a lot of you that are watching this message, like, you've been getting the same message. Spirit's been telling you the same thing. All right, like, this is just confirmation. So now it's time to kind of put those messages that you've been getting into action. All right, so the next card I have is blessed. Okay, it's working out in your favor. You're blessed and you're highly favored. This is number 22. All right, I feel like the more that you continue to listen to your intuition, the more that you trust in what you feel and go with what, you know, what feels right to you, the more you're going to be able to just like glide through these doors. Like, you have, I see a lot of doors in this reading. I see a lot of doors that are showing up in these cards, and these are open for you. You don't have to force any of these doors to open. The things that are meant for you, you're going to be able to just walk right through them and accept them because it's for you. Okay, so I clarified that blessed card. I have success, and then I have door. Okay, door, this one says opportunities are waiting for you. Perfect opportunities, right place, right time, right people, you know, right mindset. I feel like everything that you have experienced, everything that you've been through, like, your mind is prepared to receive. You're in receiving mode right now. You're in alignment. Okay, and that's so important for you to be aware and for you to be in alignment with what Spirit has for you, because this is too good to just say no to. You know, for a lot of us, these are things that we have been envisioning for our lives, and they're showing up right now. So you would be a fool to say no because, oh, you know, your friend can't go, or because maybe this man or this woman is going to get their act together and come by and, you know, choose you. Like, you would be a fool to just pass up on these opportunities, and you're not that. So this is a good message that's coming out. It's a good thing that, you know, you're able to clearly see what you want and you're going after what you want, and you're not allowing anyone or anything to stop you. This is such a blessing. Okay, so everything is really working out exactly how it's supposed to. For some of you, like, you may have some type of support or assistance that's coming in. or this is what you're doing for another person. You're supporting this person, all right? Helping somebody along their path. I'm going to clarify some of these cards. The next card I have is door to value, all right? All these doors are opening. They're open right now. Security, health, peace of mind, okay? I feel like for some of you, because I have temporary problems with this cloud card here, and then I have I. So for some of you, it doesn't really, it's kind of, some of you may be a little bit confused. Yeah, there's a tower here. Because I feel like I'm seeing the Two of Swords again. You know how she has like the blindfold over her eyes? Some of you have been needing to make a decision, okay? And I feel like Spirit has helped greatly with you making that decision. So it's very clear. You do know what you need to do. It's very clear, all right? Because you know what you want out of life. You know what type of relationship you want. You know what type of job, what type of friendships, what type of, you know, family you want to be around. Like, you know what you want your life to look like. And are the people or the things that you're holding on to, does that reflect the things that you imagine your life to be? So only you can really answer that question, okay? And so you're going to start to notice that Spirit is really like making your path even clearer. Crystal clear is what I keep picking up on. You're not going to be confused, all right? When it comes to how people love you, or when it comes to what's really from Spirit, you're not going to be confused about that. Tell me more, Spirit. What else do you need the collective to know about this message? Yeah, Two of Pentacles here. And this card, it fell right on top of this Knight of Cups reverse. Let's see a little bit more about that. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. You're going to make the right decision, or you've already made the right decision. Even if you feel disappointed, I feel like there is still some type of, you got to choose you. This is what this is. I have to be selfish. All right. I have to do what's right for me. I can't take on you and your family and your friends and your work schedule and then try to include my life with that. Like, it's too much. Something was way too much for you to handle. You don't need to handle that. You don't need that baggage where you're going. It's not worth your time, your energy. That's not worth it. But I feel like, depending on who this is that we're talking about, it's heartbreaking to know that you have to leave this person where they're at and maybe love them from a distance, but keep moving on. All right. You made the right decision. If you decided to move on to something that creates more balance in your life, in your spirit, in your emotions, you made the right decision. If you decided to choose yourself first, you made the right decision. Yeah, I feel like the Hermit card is coming out. All right, so for some of you, yeah, I'm hearing like you can't teach a new dog old trick, or you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I don't really believe in that, but that's what I'm hearing. Like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But for some of you, you may feel like you've been dealing with a person where it's like, there's only so much I can tell you. I can't live your life and then live my life too. Like, that's way too much. That's too much for anybody. You have to live for you. And I feel like you're starting to really understand, like, I only have one life. Right now, I only have this one life. I don't want to waste it going back and forth, arguing with you, going back and forth, trying to get you to see that I am, the best for this position, to get you to see that I really am a loving friend, a loving person. I can't do that. I just can't do that. I feel like that's what you're saying to a person or a situation. And if you are doing that and you're deciding to choose yourself for the first time in a long time, then Spirit is saying, like, kudos to you. Good job. Congratulations, because people go their entire lives serving other people and, never getting to really know who they are. And you're not living like that. We're not doing that. Not at all. Okay, yeah, I see the Empress here. I'm speaking to somebody, you can be a male or a female, but somebody who really does know their worth. You're very connected to who you are. And it's sincere, and it's, it took time to be who you are. So keep standing your ground. That's what Spirit is saying in this reading. The people that come in your life, they recognize who you are, and either they're going to get with it or they're going to get lost. Like, it's just really that simple right now. There's no like, oh well, let me see. No, they already see it. They don't have to. There's nothing to try to figure out when it comes to you. I feel like you're somebody who's very open, you're very honest, very loving. You've been like this, but I feel like it's so much more, and you're enhanced. Okay, there's definitely a major upgrade in your energy. Major upgrade. All right. Yes, Spirit. What else do you need the collective to see about this message? So this also, it kind of feels like a prelude to the year to come. Okay, so you're going to start to notice that this year coming up, things are just going to continue to get even better. Okay, especially if you decided to let go of dead weight. Okay, no matter how hard it was. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for the collective? Yeah, intelligence, clear mindset. For the first time in a long time for some of you, like your mindset is super clear, very structured. You're making head over heart decisions. Yes, I love you, but logically it doesn't make sense to stay here. It doesn't make sense to keep doing this. It does not make sense. So some of you have really like stood on this. You're standing your decision. Yeah. And for a lot of you, it is a past, like it's a past, familiar, comfortable type of situation. This could be a job, this could be family, this could be like an ex, this could be somebody that you've always wanted to be with. Can't get right. All right, that's what I'm picking up on. Can't get right. Okay, Spirit was like, okay, but I'm going to give you something better. All right, I'm going to give you a better job. I'm going to give you better friends, better, you know, people to come into your life. That's what's happening right now. I feel like for some of you, you may need to take some time to yourself to just like reflect on what just happened or what's getting ready to happen, because there's about to be a major shift in your life, major changes, because you're making your mind up. You've made your mind up. This can no longer go with you. Whatever this thing was that was holding you back, keeping you stuck, you know, pulling you back, you can't keep doing this. And maybe there was some type of confusion or, you know, miscommunication or no communication, but everything is perfectly clear to you now. All right, so don't argue with yourself. Don't do it anymore. Move forward in every area of your life. Move forward. You're gonna be so glad that you did. And I'm seeing like Spirit is also saying like your path right now is very clear, very clear. Any type of confusion or energies that just don't really make sense to you right now, like stay away from that. That's not for you. You know what you want. You have a vision. Okay, I see the star here. Yeah, the star is here. Renewal. Stand your ground. It's coming up, because it's not, you know, everybody's not going to see your vision. Everybody's not going to understand why are you living your life like this? Why are you trying to make these changes? Why are you leaving me behind? Why don't you love me? Some people may even think that you don't love them anymore because you want better for your life, and that's you know, that's they're entitled to their opinion. They're entitled to that. I see the Queen of Swords, or I'm sorry, the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, some of you are definitely moving, like physically. I see a relocation. You're very excited about this new beginning. There's like major clarity that's coming through in your reading. You just know you have to leave this alone. I feel like for some of you, you're a lot stronger than what a lot of people are used to seeing you as. Okay, so if you're starting to notice that people around you, or, you know, just energies around you are kind of like going against everything that you're trying to step into, it's new for everybody. That's what I'm picking up on. These changes that you're making, it's new for all of us. We're all like confused about these changes that you're making. So somebody's very confused about what you're trying to do and where you're trying to go. Why are you trying to leave them? Where are you going? Yeah, this could be somebody that this could be your parents, somebody that you have children with, somebody that you were with for a long period of time. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That doesn't really matter, but I just kind of feel like somebody is just, it could be more than one person. I'm picking up on family here. Let's see what your advice is, okay? I gave a little bit of advice, but let's just see what advice. Spirit, at this time, what is the advice for the collective? What is the advice? Yeah, adventure. Go, be fearless, fresh start. Go for it. The advice is go for it. Go for the new. Any new things that are showing up in your life at this time, Spirit is saying go for that. Explore. Don't be afraid, okay? I see the Tower came out reverse. Tower reverse, it says resisting change, delaying the inevitable, lying. Because you know you want this. That's funny. Because you know you want this. That's what Spirit is saying. Go for this new thing because you know you want this. You know you want this. Like, it's not... This is what you asked for, so go after this. Don't sit back and say, well, I can't do it because because my family won't approve, or you know, because I've been at this job for this amount of years, and whatever the excuse is. Don't even do it to yourself. Just do it. Just go for it. Don't think too deep about it. Yeah. I see the Page of Swords here. Yeah, like there's some type of, yeah, like this is very much so intriguing. This is piquing your interest. Follow your curiosity, okay? It's okay to go after what looks interesting to you. It's interesting to you for a reason, so go after that. And keep in mind, like, you're always guided. Like, you don't have to worry about making any mistakes. Your guides, they will let you know in advance the next steps or what you need to do, how you need to move in your situation. But don't walk around, you know, tiptoeing around things that you want. Don't do that to yourself. That's what Spirit is saying. Don't tiptoe around this, okay? Go after it, all right? Anything else, Spirit? Yeah. For some of you, it's love, okay? It's love here. New feelings, emotional awakening. Something is waking you up. It's an overflow, yeah, and it's moving quickly. So get on board, get with it or get lost. I feel like that applies to you too. Like, if you don't get with this new thing that you've been trying to attract and manifest into your life, like if you don't get with it when it shows up, when it starts to present itself to you, then you're gonna miss out on it. So don't what I want to say, don't tiptoe around it. There we go. Look at his feet. Don't tiptoe around this too much. All right, don't act like you don't want this. Is what I mean. What? So for some of you, this is definitely like it's a relationship. If it's not a relationship, this could be, you know, a place where you belong, somewhere where you belong, something that you're meant to do. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna leave this reading here. I hope it was helpful. Thank you guys for your love and your support. I really do appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you later.